Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of AchromatiCraft. We're going to do a little update on our villagers here. Looks like they came to see us. Oh, and an iron golem. That's great. He had to be right in the view too, I guess. But today what we're going to do is start looking at what we did with the trading hall, a little of what we've done outside with the landscaping, and then I want to get, speaking of this guy, an iron farm going. We use a lot of iron in these kind of builds. So I want to make sure that we are getting enough iron that we don't have to keep killing these guys. This kind of been my primary source, is just watching for them in the world, and then I kill them. So let's kind of automate that today. But before we do, let's check out what we've been doing with these villagers. So for the most part, I've just been coming in, trading with them over and over. And right now, each of them I've only got one trade unlocked. Haven't been able to do enough trading with them. We're going to change that today and get them a little bit more traded with. We've got 6 guys in there. Looks like we've got 4 in here. We've moved our tool and weapons people over here for now. And then in here, I've still got one guy that I think he would like to be with his friends. So next time it's night, we'll actually just move him over. The easiest way is you break their bed, move it where you want them to go, put the bed down, and they'll just walk right in. We'll move the workstation over. And that's how we're going to do a lot of what we need to do with these villagers to get them into the right spots and so that we can trade. I also added just some random chests. Wanted it to kind of look like we've just been building it up over time. And we'll store a lot of kind of our extra stuff here until we're ready to trade. The things that we get from them, like all the weapons. I believe this one has some armor in it. But that's kind of what we've been doing here at the trading hall. Now let's go outside and look what we've done. And boy, has this been a grind. I've been working to get all of this landscaped so that we don't have the grass. But guys, this is, I mean, you think the number of times I've had to shear the sheep over there, the amount of gray dye we've had to get, and the sand. I have been over at our mining desert for days, just trying to get enough here. The ink farm we've been using is just that river over there. There tends to be a lot of squids that pop up there. So we dive in, kill them, come and do something else, wait for them to populate and go back in. So we've been doing a lot of just manual grind. And it looks like we need to sleep here real quick. But that's really what I want to make sure that we start doing, is building some farms that help us automate this. So as soon as I sleep here, we're going to go over here and look at some of the buildings I've started laying out that I think are going to help us quite a bit. Let's sleep through the night, get a new morning here, and let's go check it out. So one of the things we talked about last time is that we need to get rid of that nether portal. It's kind of in a weird spot. It was one that naturally generated, so we want to kind of clean that up, get the farm taken care of there. We're actually going to build the nether portal here. And the reason I chose this is I kind of want a 4-sided nether portal. So if you're coming this way, you can just walk right in. If you're coming from somewhere else over there, walk in. From over there, walk in. You get the idea. There'll be 4 different ways. I also want to see if, instead of going down into the mine all the time, we can just build a stone generator, be able to get all the cobblestone, stone that we need to here, as well as the same as a basalt farm. If you've seen the previous episode, you know we got a really horrible one over there. We want to get a lot better one where we can just auto farm it. We can just sit there with our pickaxe. That also means we're going to need a beacon so that we can do it even quicker. So those are kind of those 2 farms that we want to do. And the next 2 are getting this gray wool. Has been crazy, and some of the white wool that we used up there. We just have a little sheep farm over there for right now. So what I want to do here is build a bigger sheep farm. I'm planning on about 32 sheep, so we can have a bunch of white. We need a ton of this gray and even some black wool. And then lastly, the other building that I started planning out here is our iron farm. I really think we're going to start with this iron farm so we can have it just running all the time while we're building these other ones. So let's actually do that right now. Let me go grab the materials we need from kind of different places. Oh, before we do that though, I want to show you where else this is spread. So it's kind of spread through. You can see I've started laying out where a few trees might be. We're going to build custom trees there, and it's spread to this house. This is kind of what I want to do with this village, is as the infestation kind of goes through it, that we're going to change these original buildings to be all grayscale. Obviously, this isn't going to work. This is how we've been getting some bone meal and some white dye. This is what we're going to do to the village as it spreads. We're going to change all these houses. Some of them will improve because a lot of these are just those 5x5 homes. So we might extend one here and there and make the village feel a little more lived in and a little more designed. But for the most part, that's what we're going to do with those. So let me gather some resources from our place here and up there, and we'll get working on that iron farm. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, I think we got everything that we need, at least for the base part. We're gonna have to go get some of the white portions that we're gonna do on the top. But what I want to do for this is we're gonna actually have two iron farms, one in this one and one in that one, that are fairly close to each other. They're gonna have one zombie in the middle, so it'll be scaring them both times. The iron guy will fall down into lava. You know the drill. But that's really what this farm is gonna be, is hopefully two iron farms that work at the same time. So we're gonna start by building off the bottom half. I'll go get the white stuff and come back. So we've got most of the materials I hope we're gonna need, at least for the base, and then I'll go grab the other stuff. So for right now, let's get started by looking at the crafting bench and then looking up. And there we have it, guys. That was a quick build. Actually wasn't too bad. If you can see, both sides are pretty symmetrical. There's a few little differences, but for the most part, we've got this thing built. Got a little fireplace going because that's what's going on inside. If we go in here, you're gonna see, oh, I gotta clean that up. The iron golems won't get out, so it's not a big deal. But the idea is that they'll spawn up in there. You can see the beds there. We gotta get a way for us to get the villagers in there. The iron golems are gonna come here and they're gonna cook. Then their iron will drop down here, go into the chest, and it's that easy. Now the hard part is going to be getting the villagers in there. I'm a little concerned about that, but we don't even have them bred up yet. What we need to do, see if we can get them to fall in love and make a baby. Let's go get some carrots here. Y'all know the drill. We just need to give them carrots, make sure there's a bed. You see a lot of villager breeders that are very complicated to set up. It's not that hard. This is actually pretty easy. So as long as you have at least two villagers and enough beds, giving them carrots will help them. Let's see if they'll pick them up. Will help them start breeding and making babies. So we're gonna give them a lot of carrots, a full stack here, because what I'm hoping is that with all these extra beds, every time they have a chance to breed, that they will. We'll give them those, let them do their thing. See if we can get out of here. Give them a little privacy. I don't know how long it'll take. Might wait here a minute. Let's sit here and see if we can see any love hearts. All right, we've given them a few minutes here. It looks like they just really want to try and break out of here. So I'm actually going to help them out a little. I'm going to see if we can just break these trap doors out. Let's just put some dirt in there. We're not going to go in there for a while. So let's have them stop trying to get out and see if that'll help them breed. Let's come back up here. Better break this grass block. Maybe give them a minute. Oh, it's almost bedtime. Or not bedtime. Yeah, so we'll let them go to sleep here. Maybe in the morning they'll be ready. We'll come back and check on them in a little bit, because I don't think they're going to do it. We might need to even get more carrots. Oh, are they going to do it? They're talking. Throwing carrots. Come on, show me the love hearts. Come on, guys. You can do it. Or do you just need more carrots? They should have enough. It should only take half their inventory. Oh, there we go. Love hearts. Come on, baby. Give us a baby. We're going to need 6 of these guys, so we need them to breed up a few times. We might actually cut here if they give us a baby, and then I'll go get some other things done while we wait. And there we go. We now have 3 villagers. That's awesome. Great. So now that we have that going, we're going to let them breed up a few more times. I'll probably give them some more carrots. And then we're going to figure out a way to get them up there. We might use the same tactic we used last time, using beds and bells, as we did to get the villagers up in there. So we might do that same thing again and have them walk across, go up to the beds that are up there. So let me get that prepared, get the knights slipped away, and get them bred up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I don't know if we can get lucky again with this working perfect, but let's take out these beds again. We're going to see if we can do it. We got plenty of villagers. I probably a little overdid it. I think we got a few extra, but let's let them out. Let's come ring this bell and see if they'll start moving towards the beds for us. Okay, maybe some of them are going. Yeah, all right. So far, so good. Oh, the kids are even getting ahead. Ring this bell again. I'll lose a few of them. I think some of them really want to go get a workstation. We're going to let a few of them go get their workstations. Let's see if we can hurry and get this bell. Really don't want to lose them. Yep, see those kids, they want to run away too. Come on, guys, go over to the bed. Come on. Yeah, not the bell. Go to the bed. Okay, we're kind of getting them there. Okay, this is kind of working. If we can keep them going. Break this one. You guys are so close. I'm gonna lock you in once you get there. Oh, they want to go in the door. I didn't even think about that. Oh. Yeah, come on, guys. I'm gonna block them in once they get here. That baby might get out. That's okay. Let's see if we can get the rest of them. Can I go these beds up here? Made a way for them. Come in. I have to open the trap doors. Wait for nighttime. I think that might be our key. Is letting them... Oh no. Oh no. Come on, guys. Oh, I didn't block that off well enough. Yeah, I've lost some of them. Not great. We might have to do this in a few shifts. Let me do that real quick and come back so you guys don't have to watch me do this painstakingly. Be right back. All right, guys. That took so much longer than it should have. It was so rough. Trying to get the extra villagers in here, getting the zombies. I'm just here cleaning up now. I've got most of it taken down at this point. But we were able to get the villagers in there. We got 2 zombies. I don't know if we'll be able to see them here. Let's see. Yep, there's the zombies that are going to be scaring these guys. And hopefully we can hear some iron. I don't hear anybody. Oh, heard one. So someone must have just fell down. That's great. Means this thing's already working. We're going to let it sit here and run. And while we do that, let's get some of this cleaned up here real quick. See if we can get this all ready to look more like a city. And I also found out this place is terrifying at night. I didn't realize how much those soul torches don't work. We're going to have to get a better way. One of the things I've been doing is trying to cover up, let's see if I can find it here, is using these shroom lights. We get a lot of them from getting that crimson stem that we've been using. So we'll probably just keep using those, keep using this trick. It's a nice way of getting a lot wider light spread without having to just spam torches. So we'll probably do that more. So I've kind of gone through and put a lot of just regular torches. We're going to have to do better because I don't want this orange color all over our landscape. We'll work on that, get some more shroom lights. I've got a pretty decent amount over in storage, but we're going to want to come through and just do this more. So anyways, we've now got both of these farms up and going. The next thing that's going to be on our list is this sheep farm. But before we do that, I really need to harvest my crops again. So I just want to show you how cool this looks when I get all the crops going down. So again, I just have to run across here, let it flow. I love that. It looks so cool. Just watching all those carrots go flying down. We're actually going to do the exact same thing with potatoes because they need to be harvested too. The nice thing is you actually don't have to let the water run all that long. You can actually come through here pretty quick. I left this side up a lot longer than we needed to. That's okay, I actually went through and put some hoppers down at the bottom, so we'll grab these few that don't quite make it to the bottom, which is fine. It's usually half a stack or so. And then, oh, it looks like we may have had a zombie or something over here. You can see it produces so much that even my hoppers can't keep up. We've got this split so that there's 4 hoppers here, and these ones feed into a hopper that then feeds into the chest. So that means there are a lot of carrots coming through. So let's do that. You can see how fast they're coming in because there's 4 hoppers. It's going to be the same over here with the potatoes. Going to have some on the edge. Going to have a whole bunch just sitting there. So let's get these. And then we're going to replant these. And I want to show you kind of why we've been doing this. So this isn't just good for getting emeralds, but it's actually how I've been repairing all of my tools, is using all the XP that comes out from when we trade. Oh man, we're gonna have a lot here. Great. But we're not just gonna get the emeralds, we're gonna actually be able to get all the XP to mend up our tools, and that'll help us a lot not have to build an experience farm as soon. I do want to. I'm hoping that we can find some kind of a skeleton spawner or a zombie spawner. I hate cave spiders. Those are the worst ones to farm. So hopefully we can find either a skeleton or a zombie spawner. But for now, I'm going to go over here and we're going to replant. And we'll do that in a time lapse so you don't have to watch me plant all of these crops. So let's get over here and actually drop off a lot of the beds that we were using. And let's get this replanted. All right, we got that all planted. That was a lot of potatoes. I won't make you sit through the carrot side, but we're going to do the exact same thing. Get that loaded up. As you can see, we have plenty of potatoes. We're going to need to go up and start trading with the villagers on these. But we'll do that here in a second. Let me get the other side planted, and then we'll start taking this up and start trading, and I can show you kind of the XP and the emeralds that we get out of it. Be right back. Okay, we just got done getting the carrots all replanted. What I did this time, I wanted to see how many carrots it actually takes, so I took 1 full row. It looks like we have about 28 left. That's pretty good to get, for 1 row to get so many carrots. But to go up and start trading, we're actually going to start with potatoes. I think we get a little better deal there. We'll just double click that in, and let's go up, and I'll show you a little bit about how many emeralds we get. Y'all already know about mending, but this is one way I really enjoy being able to get what we need tool-wise, while also being able to repair the tools that we currently have. This makes for a really easy way, and I might not even be able to get in there. Let's just reopen this back up. I'm going to put my shovel into my offhand so we get that XP, and let's get trading. And you can see you can get so many emeralds just out of one guy before he gets moved up. We're going to be able to do the same thing with carrots. I'm kind of watching the XP on my shovel down there to see if it gets the durability on my shovel. See, we're almost up. We haven't even traded all of our potatoes yet. This is the great thing about having 4 of these guys is that you can just keep trading with them, and they'll just keep kind of healing up your shovel. And so there you go, our shovel is back to normal. So I'm going to do that a little bit more with the carrots. I want to make sure that we get some more emeralds. We're a stack and a half. That's awesome. We're going to go down and get the carrots, trade some more, and see if we can get some more of these guys opened up. And I'll be right back. All right, we got the rest of those carrots traded, which was a lot of trading, but you can see it repaired most of our tools, gave us some levels. Now what I really want to do is get some better armor. Looks like with all those emeralds, we're going to be able to buy us up a whole new set of diamond armor. You see that we didn't have to go mining at all. It was really just all that farming we were able to do. Got us some diamond armor. Let's put these emeralds in here. I want to keep those for later. And let's get on that new armor. Feels so good to get out of this iron. Now next we'll need netherite, but that's going to come in a bit. So we'll store this for now. We're going to use that gold helmet when we go to the nether. But I think that was a lot that we got done today. We got that house, or the iron farm build up. I think it looks amazing, especially towering over kind of the landscape. Most of our builds have been pretty small other than the trading house. But I want to see if we can get more of this industrial district build up over the next few episodes. I think the iron farm was a good start for us. It's going to give us even more things to trade. It's going to help us to be able to get the chains, the lanterns, all the different things that we're going to need as we continue to build some of these. So thanks for watching. If now that you kind of see what our episode is and what it's like, let me know if you have ideas. I'd love to hear some of the ideas that you have where we can have an industrial district where we don't have to go mining all the time, where we can get things pretty much for free, just letting them run. I want to see how many different redstone farms we can get in here and really just keep building with this color palette. I actually think we can build some pretty cool builds without needing the whole spectrum of colors. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue to let this spread, get more of this grass taken care of. And between now and then, let me know if you have any comments and make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.